Greetings. Welcome. Ooga booga indeed. Return to monkey. How are we? Happy Tuesday. First day of the week, Tuesday. Had to do it too. I, knock on wood, fingers crossed, all the superstitious stuff. Mine has been fine lately. Haven't needed to refresh for it to actually start moving. Weird. Welcome in. Hello, hello. The flower. The flower of welcoming, of course. What is that emote? Evie, go to bed. Don't know why that made me yawn, but how we doing? Hope we're doing well. Today, as the title says in most of the platforms, normal driving. Just chill driving. I want to do a bit more in Nordic, because we still have a little bit more to do there. Maybe heading south from where we are. Anyone's welcome to join. Sim 1 Kajani, which is in Finland. So on the right-hand side. Feel free. Trevin, big fan. Jezza, Mert, Kak, Dats, Uncle, Folk, Ollie, Steven, Star, big fan. Big fan. Jake, welcome in. Curve, welcome in. You will probably fall asleep, yes. Which is very bad. Even if you stayed near the back. No. Promod's driving at some point. But why would I do it there if I need to do it on Sim 1 anyway? If I do it then on Pro Mods, I'd be discovering the same place twice. Which is why in Pro Mods, not much has been done. The entirety of Iberia has not been done in Pro Mods. So, how long have I been live? This session, 3 minutes. Minutes. Pretty good going. So you're pretty early. You're pretty early. I have changed the latency back, by the way, so YouTube shouldn't have captions anymore because it was quite a delay. However, I would still like to try and speak properly and slower than I normally do. Okay? Because that's a thing I need to try and work on regardless. 3 hours? No. No. Bye. We can do some water truck stops, do some normal exploring of little industries that we have left. Not vast areas, just, you know. Grand Utopia, we could do that on Thursday. I don't want to do it twice a week. The only driving days be Grand Utopia. We could do another one on Thursday of this week. So, side skirts. 4x2s should have side skirts. I use them. It should. But in-game, I am the one driving today. No, we are not going anywhere near the IK road. We're on Sim 1. But anyone there, it's busy. I put out the video, admittedly a little bit late. The short. And you know it's doing well. So, that video is 1 week after the first one showing the potential of going to that road, if that makes sense. So in 1 week, everyone went there. Impressive. How's? It's busy. It's busy. It's getting busy. This is a DLC map, yes. We are. No scouts, so you can watch the whole stream? Hey, very good. Good. Shed, have you got a drink as well? Hello, Storm. Who's the Prime? Star. Unfortunately, yes, it's the DLC, the newest one, that a lot of people still don't have. Because it doesn't have much of a sale. Finally getting attention it deserves. There's two sides to the story, though. Good, because it's a very nice road, very scenic, lovely, people will enjoy it. Bad, because the common CD behavior with trains, triples, people that don't want to have any patience will also go there. So it's a clash of worlds. Just have to put up with it. Even if the Frankfurt to Prague route got busy. Same outcome. The newest is Nordic, still. There hasn't been another one since, but it's still the newest one. Aaron, hello. Caesar, hello. Keller, welcome in. The Tomo thingy game, is it? It's similar to... I hear like Animal Crossing vibes from that game. What is that game about? Sims. Partially Sims. Sims meets Animal Crossing, I guess. One game I went back to, because I saw a video on my feed of someone playing it in current year versus whenever it came out, was the SimCity game from 2013 or whenever it was. It has its clunky moments, but for the type of game it is, the precursor to City Skylines and such, it's still pretty good. It's pretty cool. And the few DLCs it has are quite nice as well. One of them where you have modern industrial, like from the year 3000 skyscrapers, and they have all their different units and such in them, and you can pair them up and you can link them together, and you can have different districts and you can send your materials, you know. The game should load perfectly fine. I had a weird loading loop where it tried to make me go on the multiplayer servers, and then those didn't connect, so it was just, oh well. But it works, it's a good game. You think it shouldn't be that crowded? I don't think it will be the exact same. The average speed limit will be slower as well, because there aren't as many opportunities to actually speed up. You'll be speeding up and then you have to slow down for the bendy part. So hopefully more people will be cautious about where they're going. Only a matter of time. You just have to people watch. You have to actually see what they do. Slip was standing, yes. Caesar, think of the 10 stream streak. Right. Consult the map. You can see there are some bits down here on the way down that we do still need. This is still in the DLC. This is normal, what was there in the Baltics, but this one is new. So we could go down round something like that. There's a few nearby places, but south I think is where I want to go. But I said it right this time. Baltic. Yes. Year 3000? No. No, I was on about the game being as if it's set in that year. It lags at very low graphics. Where? If you're in the middle of nowhere, it shouldn't. Because there's not much to load in. What is happening? With what? Everywhere? I mean, I'd understand if you took a low-range PC and you went to CD. That's just a death wish. I don't know why you would do that. But, you know, Aurora, hello, welcome in. Today we can also do our World of Trucks jobs, can't we? My PC is lagging a little. Is the Moza software open? No, it's just stuttering because... I don't know. Where did I say? South. Somewhere south. Not too far south, though. McKelly, something like that. There's McKelly. This one as well. We can go there. That's Volvo DLC. That's normal content. Sal is across the road from where we are right now, so we could do that. Admin, not admin today. Custom job. I'd like doing World of Trucks jobs. There is a World of Trucks achievement to eventually get 1 million miles on the job, or the distance to the moon, something like that, which is about 600,000 kilometers. I don't know how much. Next episode of A to Z. Still working on them. I'd love to get that series done, because then I can delete the files. Yeah. Hello, Fast. Big fan. Yeah, we are driving. Is it true you play Roblox? Very, very true. I have never played Roblox. Let me take that, go to the place, and then you can copy the same job. What? Never. Never touched it. Lights. The files. There better not be any files. Not in that sense. And it's just over there. Steal a brain what? Nope. Nope. No. I appreciate the games that don't look like they are Roblox games. Like they actually have pretty good graphics and such. Those look cool. Those are quite cool. What have I done with my wheel? It is... There we go. That would look weird. Are we set to the correct steering animation, by the way, after the challenge? No, it keeps resetting itself. 1800, damn it. Come on now. That's better, yes. Good, good. Copy your stuff, pick up your stuff, or make your own one. Entirely up to you. See, Nox, half of those words are silly. Why? 7 stream streak sadness. Why do you keep... Why do you keep losing your streak, huh? We could go there somehow on the way. There is another industry in that way. It's near the Volvo place. How about that? Then maybe we'll go to the Mjolnir after that. There is a photo trophy further south. New 7TV emote? Use it. Feel free. Finally got your Moza. Are you enjoying it? Have you actually tested it yet? Next thing you need is your favorite YouTuber to be playing Bram. What? Nope. Nope. Photo? Admin photo? Every Monday due to choir practice? You're in choir practice? Oh. That's fine. Fair enough. How was your day? My day was alright. My day was alright. The weather is quite nice. It's very sunny. 100% not made for this cargo. Mine probably isn't either, but I don't think we're going up and down too many insane hills, are we? Here's the wheel cam, before you complain. TMP add brain rots. It already has some. They're the people that go on CD all the time. Not all of them, but some of them. Four by 2, 6 speed. That's me. That's mine. We're just chill driving. The wind is also blowing the curtains open as well. Depart. I noticed this for a while as well. I never thought much of it. It doesn't really matter anyway. The way that Texas speaks is what sounds like it's in the present tense, but he is actually referring to things that have just happened, or future tense, you know. Why don't you use lane assist? Because I'm not lazy and it doesn't fully work. It does not also work very well in TMP, because the game does not fully recognize players as vehicles. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. Very true, yeah. So when he says start live or wake up, that kind of thing, he's acknowledging I have woken up. He's acknowledging the stream has started, that sort of thing. But the way he says it makes it very interesting. But it's not a problem because I do know what he's saying. Just sounds funny. Game crashes on second launch after updating to the beta. Ooh, are you trying to use the same profile? That's not good. Wait a little bit longer and the release will be out soon. Very tempted, Joker, you should. You should. Absolutely you should. I want to go 80 for this. The lane centering, indeed. It's nice to keep you in the lane, I suppose, but also it's nice to actually be the one steering. So you are the one that is staying in your own lane. But yeah, the thing that adapts, maybe not. Depends. It's up to you. It is a 14 at the moment, yes. I'm insanely impressed with how many people we have that have joined. Membership's totally fine. But hey, for YouTube members, you have a video to watch. I hope you have. I just wanna just go in here Can we go round the building, I wonder? Probably. I think so. Hope so. Yes, we can. Zooming, 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 zooming. Come on. Let's go. And there's a bit in the corner at the back. That'll have to be gotten when I TP around, specifically hunting for great bits. This is just easy to get because it's on the way. Oh, it really struggles to pick up speed. Ever tried to ram into a guy at Duisburg at 20 FPS while driving on the other lane? Yes, that exact thing, yeah, totally. Which map? Nordic. Nordic Horizons. Is this DLC? We're in the Finnish part so far. Yeah, the lane centering I understand. Not the one that beeps at you either, or the one that responds to players. No. If you use it, that's fine. I've never bothered with it. Not too interested. I don't have too much of a problem of staying... I don't have too much of a problem of staying in my own lane. Thank you for gifting a membership. That's cool how that shows up. Did it update the goal, though? There was no sound for that. Because I don't know if there's a parameter to fetch from it. Did it work? Membership milestone. Well, that means it adds another one. It'll never be fully completed. It just increases by 1 or 2 each time. I appreciate that. Very kind. Hello, Eos. Hello, Kevin. Slowly getting. Let me just actually get up to 80. Version still on 158, not 9. We're not playing in the beta. Why was there no TTS on that ballistic? Why not, huh? What was that? No drinks in the cab. No, I left them in my... Oh, and I have a mug, but it's empty, and a sandwich that I'd recommend you don't eat. Big fan. 16 months, sorry. Looked like it said 18 months. 2 more and we got another baby. A Twitch baby. Whoa. It's wobbly. Wibbly wobbly. Coffee? No. Don't take it, it's mine. I put tea in that. Meal deal choice. Which shop's meal deal are we on about? Because each shop does it slightly differently. Used to have a good old Tesco meal deal before it increased in price. It was very nice. Those, do you see those, Kevin? Kevin, those emotes don't show up properly. Tesco meal deals were nice. They helped through college for sure. They were quite nice. Moist. I'm technically also in 4th gear. There we go. That's why it sounded so weird. From Kenya. Hello, hello. Can't do it now, Potato. Can't do it now. You should know this. You should know this. No, 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 no. When we arrive. What happened? I picked the skin on it. I always do that. So I put a plaster on so I don't do that. We call them plasters. Not band-aids. Cake meal deal? They did. They did. They've done a few fancy, weird flavors. Just because someone's going to try it. No thanks. I'm very basic with that. £4.60? But unless you have the club card thing, I assume then it brings it down. But it used to be just £3. That was it. KFC? No, no, no. You'll have to have something else that isn't KFC. Insert any letter. Any other letter. Even if it's KCF. I don't know. Something like that. That's what other games do. They get close and then they rename it. Slightly. Running out of fuel? No, I'll be fine. Nearly there. Oh, that's the club card price. Oh my god. Okay, then no. Wow. Add blue? No. Chicken fillet? Yeah. Chicken fried, by the way. Secret tunnel. Is there one? Little rest place. McDonald's. Think of any other name than McDonald's. Thirsty. The truck is thirsty, yes. It needs some, but as you can see in the top right, I still have 500 kilometers of fuel left. So I'm not going to run out immediately. Best soup. Ooh. No, that's a good one. There is a truck behind me. I should hope so, because they are driving with me. There's a few, actually. A chicken soup is quite nice. A leek and potato soup is quite nice. Those are quite nice. What's your favourite? The info on the window screen is from Truckers MP. It is a holographic GPS thing. There is a version of it on the Steam Workshop. Similar. Not the exact same. We're not an arcade, no. Heinz soup? Yeah, but what type? Tomato soup? Standard tomato soup? What type of soup? Will this work? While my game likes to stutter a lot. Arrive! Huh? I have arrived. Hello, Trixie. How are you doing? Broccoli? Never had broccoli soup. Has it got bits of broccoli in it, or is it completely smooth? Ooh, game may not like that. No, I'm too far over for that. Let me line up a bit more. Chicken soup is Poland's traditional dish. Really? Broccoli. Broccoli soup, apparently. They said broccoli. Interesting. I mean, technically speaking, you could turn... How does that not work still? You can turn anything into a soup. Just blitz it down. And then... just sip it with a spoon. I've done it too far again. Surely. It's mostly there. No, it doesn't like that. I've gone a little bit too far over. I only took this one because it was from the industry across the road. I usually do not like that. Am I drunk? No. Seems like I am. There we go. Cut all that out. First time. Can you show us playing? I have played it. A few weeks back, I did a YouTube stream playing it, so go and watch that. If I play a few other things, unless it's for a specific Twitch stream, it'll be on YouTube. So go and watch that. My god. Delete the VOD. Huh? Oh yeah, some things will turn out weird. I'm saying you have the ability to turn it into soup. Mushroom soup? Yeah. That's quite a common one. It is Nox, yes. Come on now. Think about it. Come on, you can go there, right? Dog soup? No. Though that exists, I'm sure. Yeah, banana soup. Are you taking these as a challenge, chat? Name all the fast food chains. There's not many. There is a McDonald's. Somewhere nearby. Borscht. What is that, though? What is the soup? What is the main ingredient of it? Fish soup? No, there's more potato, but I'm not listing everything that's nearby, am I? Today's your birthday. Happy birthday, Bin. Big fan. If it actually is, you can never be too sure with some people, but you never know. Big fan if it is. Can we get some Phil's birthday mans? Where y'all at? We are now in Hwensu, over this side of Finland. And I do want to go and get this industry, but I don't know if the next job will be from there. It actually is. Local supermarket. I'm sure there's a co-op somewhere. Have you ever seen all the different variations that co-op has? Like they do a funeral service and they do a few other things as well? I mean, yeah. There's a Tremeri that is near the photo trophy. Again, it would be nice if you could zoom into this map. It's not Tremeri, it's the farming place. And the one beginning with no. But the mining place is right where we are. I want to go down if possible. That's another... That's not a full heavy. That's from down there. Yes. Sure, I'll take that. Let's up. Top school. What does that do? School uniforms and such school equipment? Pencil cases and so on, right? What does that do? Proceed, follow. To the next place. It's everywhere. Co-op is basically one of the generic local supermarkets. You'll find most of your common things there. If you want to do your simple shop, you'll find your stuff there. Basically like a corner store, that sort of thing. Spicy soup? Well, someone, the topic was my favorite something something, and then they said favorite soup. And now we're still on soup. So. Yeah. What's your favorite soup? What's the weirdest soup you've had? Sweet soup? That sounds like a descriptive thing. What makes it sweet? What's in there? You could probably go down that little path. Meow. Now, I hope I'm going the right way. I am, okay. Because I'm pretty sure I had set a waypoint to that other industry. But then, of course, we're not going to that one. We're going to this one. Probably overwrote it because I took the job. From the UK, yes. Where are we going? We're going to pick up our job first. But then that job is to Lapin Ranta, I think. Lapin Ranta. Because the Finns talk like this. In Finland. In the Renta. Beetroot soup. I've never tried it. Never tried it. Is that what borscht is? That's what I wondered what borscht is made of. Like, what is it? Does it taste nice? I suppose so. Is it a warm soup or a cold soup? It's not borscht. Okay, so what is borscht? That's what I'm asking. Diesel soup? That's gonna smell nice. What is the ingredient in borscht? Sweet potatoes make sweet soup. Ah. Wouldn't you just call that sweet potato soup then? Sweet soup sounds a bit different. I do want to get this photo trophy because my job won't cancel. If you have a normal freight market job, you shouldn't get too far away from it, but I think World of Trucks jobs stay a little bit more. Hello, Cartman. Big fan. Welcome in. A creamy salmon soup. It sounds nice. National soup. I don't know what our national soup is. Do we have a national soup? Not national dish, specifically national soup. Haven't we been round here before? It's a train station. But it probably has a bus station nearby. I guess we haven't. One way though. Ah, oh, it's this. Oh, I see. Let me just park there. Asparagus soup? There we go. I just wanted to, you know, just see that. Now I'm going to mow down all the people on the footpath. Be careful when you start moving. Watch out. You think beetroot is? It would make sense if it is. Because that's what I've heard it be. Oh, there's underground ones as well. You can go under the building. That's cool. For your bus stop. Not according to Wikipedia. Red beetroots. I thought beetroots were red anyway. UK has no official soup of choice. Scotch broth or leek and potato. I would be on the leek and potato side then. I don't know if that is exactly my favourite. It's the one I've had the most often, I guess. It's quite nice. King, big fan. It's very nice. Texas is basically the guardian of the industry. Whenever we are there, or whenever we're about to drop off, he is there to guide us in. Is it normal that you don't eat soup? Where did you get that piece of information from? Just because the person said that we don't have a national soup doesn't mean we don't eat soup. I'm sure we don't have a lot of national whatevers. Afternoon, Prince. Good evening. How are we? Sour. Boiled egg and white sausages. Yeah, I drink soup, personally, yeah. With a spoon. Eat and drink. Well, I mean, technically, you know, if you've got actual chewable pieces in your soup, you would chew those, wouldn't you? If you just drink those, you'll probably die. You eat water. You drink it and then just chew a bit. Just to make sure, you know. Scotland's national animal is a unicorn. I have heard that before. And why is it? That's very strange. Ashley, big fan. Just want to make sure I want to turn that layer off. I was testing something out. How you doing? Go follow, chat. Ice cubes? Yeah, ice cubes are quite nice. Technically, you are eating water, yeah? Technically. You eat water, yes. But it does sound weird how there are some things you think you would drink, but you say you eat them. Magic of English. My god, you like that? Complete to go. It's nice. Snowman blood. Ooh. But yeah, go drop a follow. Big fan. She's got to prep for a subathon, whatever's coming up. Next month is going to be a busy month for people. As every month is, obviously, but you know. Advertise. Hide the partner badge then. That would be, you'd be playing the bit. No, sorry, Chad, don't stream anymore. No, got bored of it. Yeah. All of this we have. Apart from the fuel station, but I don't really need that. Free roam is coming sometime next month. I think the first half of next month. Soon, TM, you're going to be seeing people do really bad stuff. But they're allowed to. Retired, hell yeah. We don't say that word. Come on now. Come on, mate. I'm gonna still include the jokingly retiring after my little subathon thing. I think I'll do that again. Because that worked quite well last time. It means I can get videos done. Yeah, I'm retiring, Chet. Completely retired. See, Ashley is retiring. Everyone else is retiring. It's time to go. Time's up. Hello, folk. Altitude indication. That doesn't mean altitude indication. No, that means if you're going too fast and when you're just about to land, it tells you to slow down. Because it means slow. To be slow. You know, that's what that means. Why don't you go IK? Why would I go there? I have the rest of the map to go there. This moving of the busy place, I don't have to go there. Oh, I flew over it yesterday. I checked it out yesterday. I'm not going to drive. I have already driven there anyway. But I'm not going to drive there. I don't need to. I didn't forget to refuel. I still don't need to fuel yet. No, I will eventually. Unless the fuel station that's on the way could go in there. If I remember. Let's go there. We should. A DLC of my house. How much detail do you want? The entire... accurate? Including where I am right now. So it's, this kind of breaking the fourth wall thing. So I drive past my own house. And I'm also sitting in the chair in my house in-game. That'd be so weird. Imagine a transition of that where... you are... I'd need a window to my... maybe to my right. Not behind me, but to my right here. And so you're seeing the screen, driving around like that, and then the camera pans to look out the window, and the same vehicle drives by on the road outside. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Why don't you upgrade? Money. I could. Money. If I could, I'd upgrade the entire thing. The PC's 4 or 5 years old now. Everything is out of date. I need more RAM for editing. that's one bit. But guess what? RAM costs a lot. Still. It's always money. Yeah, that's how the world works, sadly. Don't know when. I should. Specifically for PC Gold, that's going to cost a lot. Well, anything that people might want to contribute towards my little thing next month, that can go towards it. How about that? CPU is going to increase. Yeah, anything that has memory, yes. Or £20. We're looking easily like £2,000 plus. There are already a lot of people on the Alps, yes. What? What? If I was to buy a completely new, putting all the pieces in a list and then, you know, not a pre-built, but like picking them and then putting them in and then ordering that. Not for RAM, though that would be funny, wouldn't be surprised. At the peak of the... or go all the way up, 5090, blah blah blah, X3D, 64 gigs of RAM, all the way up. If I had the money, I'd go all the way up. And then the 60 series would come out, but that's fine. For what I do at the moment, it may not look like it sometimes. The 30 series is fine. It works. 40. But even a 50... what's the lowest 50? 5060? Is that the lowest? I'm sure that's fine. 5080. I've got to do my tradition, because I've had a 1080, 2080, currently have a 3080, So I do 5080. Or I buy a 4080 for no reason, if that even exists. Then a 5080. Have that. Actually, if you're still in chat, what do you have? Yours is a 5070? 5060? And that works well. 5060? Perfectly fine. A 1660? That's meant to be the kind of in-between, isn't it? Between the 10 and the 20. 2070 Super? You pretty much doubled. World changed. And now it changed again. Now you've got more hertz. Damn, that's the fuel station I could have gone into. Oh well. But yeah, 3080 is fine. Again, I don't play a lot of graphically intense games, clearly. So it's not too bad. This game would run so well if it was actually optimized to run on anything, but it doesn't. So even a 5090 God knows what would still not be perfect. This game needs to be better. Are you undercover? No, I'm just not near where other players are. I'm just driving. That's why I am. 75 on your... Yeah, but on your second, that's fine. Ashley had it on her main as well. And she was doing well in Valorant and stuff like that, but... it works. No, I'm not complaining. I'm on your side. If it works, you know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's only when people notice that, oh my god, what are you doing? Because, you know, gotta have all the FPS, all the hertz. Does your game reach 180 plus FPS when streaming as well? Because that's funny when people... I think a 360 exists at the moment, 360 hertz. I highly doubt people are actually getting 360 in all those games they want to play. It's all very well having 360 hertz, but if you got, you know... This game uses one core. Yep. Not much RAM. The game is from a time when not much was there. Very old game. But again, with consoles, sometime soon, hopefully PC gets updated as well. Chat said it was broke. Fair enough. They're saying you would be insane, and you would be insane. They were right, exactly. How many aces have you had since then? All games, I hope. Winning everything, right? Wink. No losses. Was I a fan of what? When this game came out? No. Actually, how far back are we talking? When she had 75? Well, yes, she's had 75 up to like 2 weeks ago. So yes, I was a big fan when she had 75 hertz. Of course. A couple weeks ago, it was 2 years of following. And I did the follow age in the chat. I think. 2 years. Oh, nearly hit that lamp. Careful, person coming. Unless you're with us. It was on 75. It has worked. How long have you been playing Valorant for then? Since it came out? Because it's been out a while. And you've been fine playing on that for years. You just got used to it. Here we are, we've arrived. I like how you've assumed the role of pilot, even though I didn't really need one, but... Estimation when 159 is going to release? I don't know how many of you, some of you in Discord saw it, but SES decided to do their typical World of Trucks is down for maintenance this morning, and then they removed the post. Usually, as of late, that has meant that ATS is first. It's wrong way. But why would they remove it? That's pretty sus. That could suggest then that it is this week. which means this is very, very close. Scraping my trailer there. Started when you boot your PC, so 2020, goddamn. Impressive. Again, I still remember being in Anomaly's stream, I think it was mainly Anomaly's stream, waiting to get a beta key for Valorant. I don't know if I ever got one. I think I did get one. Never played it. Never touched it. What was the point? He was even one of my most watched channels of that year. Because I don't watch much. All the people now that I watch, like Ashley and everyone else, they were since like 23 onwards. I am on TikTok, yes. Anomaly, the Swedish one, yes. Yes, that same Anomaly, yeah. When they had like drops, I think he was one of the only ones that I knew of at the time that was doing it. Got it. So yeah, never played. 144 hertz is your main. Both of mine are 144. I could drop the top one down, but they're not the same brand of monitor as well. Some people say that's a sin. Doesn't matter. It's not like some people having one monitor with really thin bezels and one having really thick bezels, or they're not lined up with each other, or almost. They work. That's a me? I don't know. Being disappointed with what? Whole setup is different brands? Same. Same. I was looking around. I have a few of everything, really. You can tell we're not sponsored, can't you? You got sponsored by one, you suddenly have everything Logitech or everything, you know. MSI and Dell. One of mine is AOC, one of them is Pixio, which is a brand from ages ago. I think the particular monitor is not even on sale anymore. A few things are from Elgato. Everything is different. Becky keyboard, Beacon mic, Razer mouse, Samsung monitor, AOC second monitor, Opsport webcam. The two different screens, Shure microphone, Elgato mic arm, Iconix keyboard, Go XLR mixer, Tobii eye tracker, Logitech mouse, Thrustmaster shifter, Moser wheel, PC with a bunch of different stuff in it anyway, a Sony camera. Everything is different. Eye tracker, yeah, it's below the screen. It's very cool. It's because I don't turn my head much. I don't have the full mode where I can do everything. The full what button is it? That one. Very nice. Anyway, the wheelbase is also Moser, yes. And a flower, an unbranded flower. So, further round, I think I wanted to go now. Go there, go up to McKelly, maybe. You'd get caught in 4K, but also, how much would you actually use it? You do like an eye tracker challenge, sure, but would you regularly use it? That's the thing. That's the problem. A lot of things you play don't have or need eye tracker support, so I don't think you'd actually get much use out of it. There are software versions, but not as good. Can we go to McKelly? McKelly? We can. From the Supreme place. 94 kilometers. Perfect. Miguel. Yeah, you got to be careful, eh? Got to be careful what it sees. Leaking all the information. $1,000. Just think of how far we would be driving on the Grand Utopia to get that. By the way, I have been so close every single time when saying Grand Utopia to confuse it with the Great Step. So I say like Grand Step. They are different things, different modded maps. My head just blends the two words together, two names together. Why do I do that? Show you wall base 2. It's hard to show that, but it is underneath. If I, at the end of the session, unplug the wheel, I'll still be on this scene and I'll show you. Right? If you remember to remind me, I'll show you it. Because I, quote, break the wheel every time I unplug it. Hello, Falco. Hello, Gez. Just down around to the other part of the city. Yeah, so going back to having all those different tech things, if someone were to ask you, like, oh, what's the ideal brand you'd want to work with? I don't know. A bit of everything would be nice. That's the problem. Oh, and of course an Elgato Stream Deck, which is 9 years old or something. My God. Almost as old as my streaming career. I need to make a video on it, showing what I do with it. Like for the pressing the band reasons and such. Because they like that. Monster sponsor? You'd be drinking a lot of it, wouldn't you? In the same way people get a Red Bull sponsor? Is that even a thing? Does Monster sponsor people? The S-Way? The S-Way is nice. It's the nicest I've echoed. And that's saying something. You do drink a lot of it? Not good though, is it? You shouldn't drink so much of that. It's not good. The Sway. Yeah. That's what we call it. What we'll have to do, I track a challenge, hey? Is bundle together as many things she can think of that would use one. I track a challenge, games that use one, things like that. Somehow, I send it over, or I don't know, record all that, and then there we go. You don't ever need to use one again. How's that? That's a deal. You have regular checkups? Good. Good. It's a sugary drink, though, isn't it? Yeah, we're not going into that Supreme, but oh well. That's a content idea for Ashley. You got Renault and Renard right next to each other. Oh, the non-sugar ones. Good. What do you call me? I was saying somehow with the eye tracker, you'd need to think of all the eye tracker challenges and games that would use it. And then somehow I give it to you, or, you know, collab or something like that. Record all that footage. And then you'd never need to use it again. Saves you getting one and then not using it. Genius. Have you picked up your stuff? Come on, Caesar. Thuth. I have already shouted out. It's a great shout out. Get judged in real time? That could be part of it. Lag switching? No, I think it's just lagging. Just actual lag. That would be part of the... You know, you'd look up a generic... I don't know if you're lag switching. You are quite stuttery, but your ping is fine. All those challenges where people go and look at provocative images. Still safe for streams and such, though. Require getting used to. If you use it for head tracking... Yes, because when I'm playing this and I don't have it plugged in, I instinctively turn my head like I am right now, and nothing happens. So I'm like, huh? Huh? And yeah. I'm used to it. It's not something that gets in the way, though. You just... If you don't use it, just don't turn your head. Guy who made all the Scania special editions died? Really? Oh my gosh. How old? Debating if you should get one. Eye tracker is way cheaper than a VR. If you want to play other games in VR, sure. This eye tracker is supported in a number of games, but I only use it in one. Two, technically. It's even in The Hunter, but I find that very weird, because you'd be walking around and your body would move at a different rate to the gun. And that's just a bit... To me, that looks weird. Yeah, that's a shame. What mods? I don't. This is vanilla, technically. Truckers MP is a mod, but... oh no, you're off the road, okay. I thought you were parked in the road there. Naughty, naughty. Hunter is really nice game. Whenever a new map comes out, if there's a campaign thing that I can join to showcase it, then we do, but I don't stream it too much. It's a very chill game. Requires a lot of patience. At the same price second-hand. Ah. Heavier than the eyes. That's the worry of what if you just don't like the VR? What if you find out you're like motion sick? Or... yeah, what if you just really don't like it? At least with the eye tracker's case, nothing has changed for you. It just sees you differently, that's all. But the VR is in your face. Oh! What was that? Only have 130 hours. I don't know what I have in it. Quite a few reserves. Most of the DLCs. Are you not gonna catch back with? Best open pipe mod for an Iveco? I have no idea. There is a plugin that gives you a bunch of different sounds on top of the game. I believe that works for all vehicles, but I don't know how good it is for those. I do have a discount code. My username is the discount code. You get a little discount if you use it. 5%. But they do still have, it might have ended today by now actually, they had the Bonanza going on, which is a event where you get more discounts on various things. I don't know if that still applies. For that, you can get 15-20% off. Quite a lot. Yes, I have a little discount code. Which helps. War Thunder. That's fair. Gonna check? Good luck. Yeah, why did I have Echo? I thought you'd want to put it on like a Scania or something. But then again, Scania already sounds good. Do people even have IRL Ivecos with open pipes? War Thunder? Snail? Is this a bit of knowledge I don't know? Is that a well-known creator in that game? Bit of lore. These plants might be making me lag. Can you imagine? Vegetation is very unoptimized. War Thunder knowledge? Ah, I've never played. It'd be cool to play though. The leaked documents, those were War Thunder, yes. Open pipe Civic. It would be very weird. Scania, yeah. DAF? Not Volvo? Wouldn't Volvo be fine? Now I need to get fuel, and there is a fuel right next door, so I'll do it now. When CD Road removed? Soon. Soon. To non-members, you'll be able to see the video on the channel. I think you just obviously can't watch it, but you'll now see what the topic of the video is about for tomorrow, so it'll be very interesting, won't it? Might as well do it now before I forget. Ta-da! Yesterday, yes. Doesn't apply to you then, does it? If you've already seen it, you're fine. Aveco. No, does the Aveco wheel look like this one? This is the Moser wheel. But I like Scania. Scania's nice. If I could add the silvery strips that are on the wheel to here, that could be cool. It has little silver outlines here. You can see that. You can put stickers on those, I think. What do you mean it's weird? It's not weird. What are you talking about? What do you mean? You, okay. And it's just here. People are different. Whatever you like using. There is, as I've pointed out a few times, there's one creator that makes a series of badges that can stick on top of the Moser logo, so you can pretend it's a Scania or an Aveco or anything else. That's quite cool. I like where am I pogging? Just here. Because it's only a small trailer. Posting this again. You love the voice. I appreciate that. Not weird at all. It's very cool to hear. Means I'm, means my settings aren't terrible. Oh, look at those colours that Uriel has. Wow, Felix would be proud of that. Ding! Lovely! Better than the last one. Innsbruck, no, we're not on Innsbruck to Klagenfurt, no. Nowhere near that. We're in DLC today. No. Hello, Hector. What wheelbase? The R5. I don't know what the lowest it can do, but for this game, you don't need more than an R5. R3, most people have. 3 Newton meters of torque. If that is what the NM means. R3 is the lowest, yeah. Up to 21. You do not need 21 in this game. In an F1 game, maybe. 21! Very expensive piece of kit. Rolling forward. Okay, so it's added a few words to the system because people start using words like that, like the parasocial type of words. 25, sorry, yeah, 25. That's ridiculous. Favorite month? Don't know if I have a favorite month. Most people like to say their birth month is the favorite month. That would be next month. I don't know. I like the spring months overall because spring is quite nice. Fanatec announced it will be boosted to 18. They can do that. Interesting. 18 though, that's a lot of force feedback. But if you play racing games, that's more understandable. How do you see all those who are already going to the Alps? What do you mean, how do I see them? I can spectate them. What do you mean, how do you think it's going? October for Halloween? I'm not massive on Halloween. But that is also I mean, obviously Christmas as well, you know, December. Snow, cold, Christmas. Whatever people want. 30 as well? Ooh. Oh, you play iRacing, that's fine. Sim 1 have more people than Pro Mods because you don't need Pro Mods for Sim 1. For Pro Mods, you need all the map DLCs. And for Sim 1, that's where the CD road is. Which doesn't need any. At all. I'm doing well, Florian. Big fan. Before we do the next job, I'll quickly BRB you, right? Yeah, R5 is fine. That's what I was talking to the person about before I was given this. Because the bundle, I think, has an R5 as well. And they were like, you don't need any more than an R5 for this. This game doesn't use much anyway. You're not going to be fighting in the corners in this game. R9? Exactly. You'd never use it all the way up. Do I drive manual? Yes. Is it? I do have a shifter, but it is on the wrong side for when I'm driving in Europe, technically in this game. It's a weird configuration, but yeah, oh well. BRB. All right. 3 a.m. Josh, we're gonna raid. Oh, we did. Josh, how you doing? Of course I missed the raid. I was gone. What do you mean? Big fan, have a flower. Indeed, go to bed, goddamn. As with all of them down under, if they end up in my stream, it means they've been here for way too long. I appreciate that. I don't know what it was playing, though. Such a bad stream. Hey, come on. And, no, I do not take my phone with me. I never do, actually, regardless of where the stream is on. I know a lot of people do that. Pretty much everyone does that, don't they? To pass the time while you're laying a log, huh? I don't do that. No, leave my phone away. We found my man. Did you give him a shout out? I think you did. You did. My God. Ostwawia. Oh, he was playing the Tomo game as well. Ah, of course. Everyone is playing that game now. Of course. New CD is IK. It's turning into IK, yes. Phone during toilet visit. Why? Just... You know. Of course he got. Good. Just making sure. The CD road drive. Again, if you haven't yet, do your last drive before it all changes, and then you have to do your first drive on the new one. Could go north. The marina. Could be good. Oh, well, there's no job to there, but oh well. Do we have... Again, this is what would be nice to zoom in. To check stream. No, folk, I don't. No. From the Freya. Okay, we don't have the Freya yet. Wait. Why? Oh, of course it's gone now, isn't it? Nope, there it is. Oh, it's a hill. Oh, it's a... Didn't even see it. If I had my phone with me, then yeah, I would. But what are the chances? Why would I do that? I never take my phone with me when I go to the toilet. It's disgusting. Leave it. My total rotations around the sun, it is in a week tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Is it? Thursday. A week on Thursday. My bad. Hello, Semi. Friend got banned on the new CD road? That's unfortunate. I wonder what my first, like, after the switch has actually been made, what my first ban will be over there. Be interesting. Time to upgrade? No. Because the 770 doesn't sound good anymore. It don't sound good. 11 before yours? Damn. A lot of May birthdays. I share it with another member in the community, Turo. There are a few before and after. A couple people have it a week after. It's pretty good. A week 560? Shut up. That's a lot. Oh, and someone else, which I didn't even notice, David Attenborough. Yeah. He turns 100 this year, doesn't he? His is on the 8th. Same day as Ashley's friend Julie. What a birthday twin that is. ETS2 MP. We're playing ETS2 MP right now. If you load up the game and you don't skip the intro, it will say ETS2 multiplayer. Same with ATS multiplayer. Yeah. Yeah, check the forum. I do every year. I get a handful in Discord as well. Lot of spam. Frankfurt to Prague. That's definitely a second place. I didn't expect a lot of people to really be split between the two. There are two options then, but I think the Alps has it. The Alps is the main one, but a lot of people are going Frankfurt. Go wherever you want. Why does there have to be one place that everyone goes, hey? It's a multiplayer. Play around the entire map. These people don't want to do that because they don't want to be driving by themselves. So, where's all the way at the back of the industry? Of course it is. Here it is. Good afternoon, Floody. Good evening. Ever been banned? Maybe. Maybe a while back. Where's the trailer? There it is. A statue of me? It would be knocked down, wouldn't it? Wonder what the new ATS truck is. Wow, I wonder. It looks like a Volvo. Oh, it's no collision. Oh, okay. Well, be careful when making your job then, doesn't it? Glitch out. That. Be careful. There's my vehicle. Why isn't this? Is it because it's a weird shape? Industries of weird shapes are usually custom made, so it's harder to do that. How much TMP has changed? Or when did you last play? How long has it been? Because the CD road has been there forever. Well, not literally forever, but... Removing a few songs from the playlist. A massive statue. Why is someone flashing near me? Oh boy. I'm actually moving backwards despite my parking brake being on. How about that? Here we go, I'm out of your way. 3 years ago. 6,000 hours. Impressive. Going 150. Yeah, that road is straight enough to allow you to do that. Thompson. You can get this stuff in Thompson. You can. It's from the Chrome DLC, so I guess not everyone can use it. Falco, that looks nice. Nice vehicle. We are in TMP, yes. Island. Iceland. Island. Island. Yeah. Trailer just flipped. Oh no. Huh? Oh no. Oh, Caesar, what's going on with your connection, man? Bob. Watch out the biddy Bob. You stay there, I'll just move out your way. Yeah, anyone can join the drive. If you have the Nordic DLC though. Oh, is that your trailer over there? Is that in the building? Doesn't look like it's in the right place, does it? Oh, there it is. Oh dear. Oh dear. We're currently in Mikkeli and we're going to Kuopio. Both are in Finland. Hello, MHD. 07 to that trailer. I don't know if that is savable. I don't know if you can knock it. It's other way round, that's the problem. Yeah. Oh, look, Mr. Save Edit has arrived. I thought that was a Scania bottom half, it's not. Huh? But that might have some edits on it. Probably has a 770 on it. This road, where we are right now, is here. Going up to Kuopio. This is the Nordic DLC, you need the Nordic DLC. North of Mikkeli. Specifically... Sal. To Sal. Yeah, the whole thing is collision. So if Killua spawns one, good luck. When you're reaching 100%, not at the moment. 159 is soon. The new CD seems to be the Alps Road, the IK Road. We don't judge the official one. CD's been around for so long that we basically said that is the road. It's not going to be like project management comes out and says, alright, we've evaluated the situation, it's official. It just happens that players do what players want. If players want that road, then they do. Combined with my funny videos of telling people to go there. That's why someone wondered, what is it due to me? I don't know if it's due to me. Fully due to me. If it was literally my movement, that would be funny. That's my legacy. What did you leave behind in TMP? I made people go to somewhere else. That's what I did. My fault. Sorry, not sorry. I gave you a nice road. Hopefully no yeet. Hopefully. It's a good fault, exactly. It's a nice road, isn't it? This trailer's gonna wobble a lot now, isn't it? Oh god. Ruined by the changes? In what way was it fully ruined? The changes were to accommodate how many people were there. Of which there's a lot of them. Snowy? No, not using Snowy. The percent. The amount of it. What else would that mean? Yeah, cut the grass. Had to check if the tool was working, because I'm taking the rotary windrower thing, you know? Is there a problem? No yeet, good. Hopefully Caesar managed to get one working. These jobs aren't very fun. Special! Yeah, you two, I saw the kit conversation in full. You two were just having a nice friendly conversation. That was nice. Steam Cloud account is gone. I don't know why it would be gone. I don't use the Steam Cloud. If you were to untick the cloud, it will put all your files in your documents, hopefully. That's interesting. Do you think it needs a graphic update? Yes. Yes. The textures in some cases in the roads are maybe a bit old. The vegetation, the trees and everything, yes, absolutely. It needs performance first, yeah. Let the game run well. Because look, this looks nice. This looks nice, okay? It's fine. It just doesn't run well. Why am I at 40 FPS, eh? Give me good FPS first. Then make the trees as good as they are in The Hunter. Some skyboxes, yeah, a bit of work there. They've improved on like the weather. The rain is quite nice. Yeah, game engine update. That is what they're working on. So again, hopefully for the console part, to make it run well on consoles, it will benefit PC as well. When they did that long demonstration explanation video a couple weeks back, they did mention that the PC will feel the difference, they say. We hope. The new bus. The new bus is still being worked on. I don't know when that's coming. When the D-Bus came out, back in, when was that? 2021 or something. When that came out, there was a date for it eventually, but they only revealed it like a week before it was actually due to be put on the servers. So. Graphic Minister, I'm the one that judges it. What game engine? It is a custom engine made by SES. I don't know the name of it. I think it's Prism. For the graphics. For the sound, it's Fmod. Maybe something else as well. For the physics specifically, I don't know if that's theirs or if it works with something else, but the game overall, I think it's Prism. And they've been making games since, you know, the 90s, so they've been working on this engine for a while. Both games run on it, which is weird because ATS seems to run way better than ETS does. Everything runs better. So very nice. ATS is weird. Good weird or bad weird? This is not the new CD road. No, we are nowhere near it. We are just doing normal drives around the rest of the map. Prism 3D, yes. Feels American. Wow. Shocker. Yeah, big convoys are still like, yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, a lot of people find it boring. Ignoring that, the game as a game, yeah, it's quite nice. Definitely be checking out whenever the new DLC comes out for that. Off to Illinois. And then when Canada comes out, gotta compare Canada, British Columbia Promons to British Columbia Official. That's gonna look good. How's the drive? Very nice. Very nice. We're doing a few small jobs between the cities to get a few different industries. Slowly getting there. Highways and empty fields. Because when you leave a city, there is literally nothing. There's just nothing there. Here, things aren't too far apart, so you've got a few highways, rest stops, things like that. There, it's just, there's nothing. It feels like you're out of the map. Yeah. Cappy, hello! I can't do the O/ in the chat. I'm not rude, I promise. If you are watching or will watch this back later. Other people that have wheels like this, or they have their rigs, they have their keyboard to the side, not in front of them. Probably for good reason. Canada will be in ATS, yes, of course. Because it's American Truck Sim, the entire American continent, not United States Truck Sim. That'd be really weird to call it that. Not ATS, it'll be USTS. Yeah. Just like it is now, ProMods Canada is a thing, and it does not overwrite the normal map at all. You just get a few roads going north from Washington up. Like, that's it. Why are we getting it in ATS 2? I don't know. They're branching out so that they can save time, work on other things. I don't know, test the waters. Yeah. Because, unless they revamp everything every few years, they will run out of places to do, eventually. It's wicked. I've got no problems with them going beyond the Euro boundary. It will look good. Let them do it. What's the problem? 160. No, that's too soon. No. It was only just unveiled. It'll be 163, 64, 65, something like that. Not the next one. Absolutely not. Iceland is next. Right? Probably. Then Ireland. What we added in 169. I just hope the blog post starts with nice. That's it. That's all I want to see. Add the normal stuff, but then make the blog post start with nice. Patriotism. Yeah, but that doesn't speed up the process, though. The Turkish people are very, very patriotic, yes. But how many times am I going to balls this one up? Yeah, but that doesn't speed up the process, though. That accent hurt? No, I only say that so it doesn't sound like I'm saying island all the time. It's not the Irish accent, because when you say Ireland, that just sounds really silly. So I have to go Ireland. So I'm specifically talking about that. And it doesn't get misunderstood. That's just how I have to do it. I'm absolutely not going to try an Irish accent, though, no. You're forgiven? Thank you. Thank you. Have a flower. I appreciate that. Yeah, because the word island and Ireland, if you're saying in the sense, it's the in the middle of it. That's the only difference. Island. See? If I'm saying it full speed in a conversation, you have no idea what I've just said. And of course, they've given it, you know, person with a speech impediment's nightmare by calling it the Isle of Ireland. Like, come on now. Did 159 release? No, it's not even out normally in the game yet. No. Soon, though. Soon. You sound Irish? I have heard that phrase, yes. I said it in my head. Rugrats? Oh my god, I haven't heard that in a while. The Rugrats, I remember that. Did it? It is not out in game yet. That's what I said. They did a teaser blog post earlier, and I guess they took it down because they did it too early, but it was on a Tuesday, so otherwise that would have made sense. Very weird. I am a TMP mod, yes. What area of the UK am I from? The south part. The English part. Delivered your stuff? I'm sorry. Now... from the marina, please. That Linda one could be good. Or the Mjolnir. Let's try that. Let's try looking at that. Will I forget what I've just said? It's not from the marina to the Mjolnir. It would have to be a customly made one. Ah. Come on, man. Why you make it so difficult for me, mate? Come on now. Ah. I'll make a job. Let's go there first, though. To the marina. Which is, if anyone wants to cheat and go F7, sure, it's right next to it. Might as well make me a community manager. I'd have to work for them. That would be an insane experience. That's basically what Mr. London Lad did. Or either the sole or one of the co-founders of TFM. He's been in the TMP community for so long, his ID is like 3 numbers. And now he's SES. Official SES. That'd be insane. But then how often would I get to stream? That's the thing. I'd have a proper job. For sure, but then would I ever be able to stream again? I'd be on their streams instead. Hosting their streams, some of that. So you'd have 2 British people. That'd be crazy, wouldn't it? But hey, I've been on their stream last year, I think sometime last summer or something. I was their community guest thing. Finally. That was quite nice. After years. It's a cool project they have. They've been doing that project for a while. Where they have prominent members of the community on their stream. Players of the game. What? Yep. Don't you worry, I've had people say that. They hear the voice and they're like, oh, say butter. Butter what? That's why I'm tempted to, if I'm ever in the US again, maybe not anytime soon, but if I'm in the US again, you do the thing that most British people will do, where they overdo the accent on purpose, just to amuse the Americans. They're like, oh my god, you're British. Oh my god. Can you say this? Why, yes, milady, of course I can. Just for fun, you know? Hello, MMs. Hopper, welcome in. British. Sounds funny, doesn't it? Even better, I guess, if you had a northern accent, which is very vibrant in many ways, sometimes not understood. And then you get the Americans to try and understand that. I am generalizing when I say the Americans, obviously, not all of them. Definitely not all of them. Right, we're here. Oh, there's a Hawley. Cup of tea, innit? Danny Dyer? Yeah, exactly. So I wanted... there. Mjolnir from the marina. Yes. And what are we taking? Nuts. D's. Take some nuts. Where is it? Right there. The Texan accent is one of the common, like, southern accents. Like the yee-haw, kind of, you know, the strong southern accent. There are a handful of them that are unique, like, you know, the Boston accent that people like to quote in movies and such. Boston. Basically the entire way through the movie Ted. Try and make you as a me. Me as a you. No, but I'm you. Get it from that movie where it's like you and me? Yeah, the Tomo thing? You can try. Am I going to be your neighbor then? California girl. I'd need some Starbucks for that, wouldn't I? The Valley girl, California girl accent? Oh god, it's quite, isn't it quite nasally? I'm walking here, exactly. Oh my god. It's quite up the nose. It's not a pleasant sound. Not every time. Granted, not every time. A lot of that is grey road, so we're good. No, this is why I don't... in my head, you think, oh yeah, I could probably do that accent. But then the moment you try it, you completely mess it up. So I'm not going to try it, but I think some of them I could do. In theory. Just a game theory. Are we ready to deliver our nuts? All them nuts. Careful. One by one. Aussie accent? Yeah, well, even the Aussie accent, the stereotype is to talk about, you know, shrimp on the barbie and such like that. Which I'm sure they don't like. And then there's different variations of the accent depending on what part you live in. Like, I'm sure Sydneyans sound different to Melbourneians. And they're just sort of round a very large coast from each other. So, why'd you redeem that now, Sadness? You did that on purpose, didn't you? You did that on purpose. Do the IK Road? Are people going to come into the stream and tell me to do the IK Road from now on? To drive that road? I have driven it before. Before it was known as the IK Road. It was just a road. A very nice road. And now they want me to do it. Hello, Felix. They want me to drive on it because it's busy. Kirkness, I've already done that as well, ages ago. Not doing it now. It's because if I am to do any sort of moderation stuff, leaning over this wheel is a challenge. If I am to do that, you would not have the wheel cam. You wouldn't have the wheel cam on. Because my arm would be constantly in front of it. Trying to hold the mouse. It's an idea. Driving on a new CD? Yes, we are. That's going to throw off the entirety of TikTok chat, isn't it? People join the stream and they're like, oh my god, he's on it. Maybe. Am I? No, I don't want to fool those people. We are in the Nordic DLC, if you've just joined the stream and you got a bit confused. Nordic, not IK. The title of the TikTok stream, it doesn't show up on the mobile, but it shows up when it gets shared to the bulletin board thingy. The title of the stream on TikTok is Not in 159, or something. Still not in 159, something like that. So, they should see that. Is it worth a 500? If you invest a lot of time into this game, I think so. It would be. You don't have to get the entire bundle, though. Do you really think they read titles? Well, if they were there, yes. But like, I've got a preview of what the stream looks like, and there's no title anywhere. It's not written anywhere. On the web version, it is. But I don't know how many people watch TikTok streams on web. It's kind of the opposite of, you know, someone watching a Twitch stream on the mobile app. The weird mobile app. Two, 3 hours a day, 500 is way too much. You can get a Logitech wheel. G29, G920, G923, any of those are completely fine. They cost maybe 200 euros, pounds, dollars. Logitech. They are totally fine. They're like, if you could say industry standard for sort of casual driving games. It can be used as racing games as well. Using shared chat. No, I have not. I have been on other people's streams in, you know, in the thing where they've got their title and you've got +1, +2, and you've got the names near the title. I've been in that, but I've not been live at the time. So no, I've never been in one of those. It's cool. It's cool. So I think you'd get a notification of it. To say that so-and-so is now streaming alongside someone, whatever. Which is kind of cool. G923, you've got one. A foldable stand. Exactly. Exactly. They're very good wheels. A T150 from 150PC. Exactly. Yeah, it would have to be, if I'm actually ever to actually be in the shared chat from my own POV, obviously it have to be something I'm actually streaming for at my time, and maybe slightly earlier, something like that, which is difficult, because everyone I watch does not stream at my time. And we'd have to make sure that some of the mods are around, because the strange people... Well done, Felix, that's a lot. The strange people that like to comment about just really niche things specifically to do with ETS2 that have got no relation to whatever this collab would be about, they would have to shut up. No, don't ping him now. We're not doing anything of that. Just saying, if that ever happens... Like, you know, the people that are coming in the TikTok chat and talking about the IK road, that kind of thing? Nice. Like, you'd have to shut up. Because what does that mean to the other person? It means nothing. Not so laggy. Not so laggy for now. Spammer in the chat. Gotta ban him. A lot of pings. Did you get a sound for every single one of those? You poor thing. Fuel station. I don't need fuel. If anyone else does, you can. I just want to go in loop-de-loop and come out. Whoa. And then you go in this way and you go out the other end, I assume. This gives the other people a chance to catch up. The circular things on the map. There is a setting in the TMP options to change that. I think it's in the interface section. Not the main game settings, the TMP settings. Which are at the bottom of your player list. Single player content? I did years and years ago. I had my own little single player sort of let's play series. There's not much to play on single player now though, for me. We did Convoy the other week. That was cool. You don't have to go in there, I guess, if you don't want to, but go and discover it if you don't have it. It should work this time, because now you've done the setup correctly for it. Yes, I slowed down a lot. New CD, we're not on the new CD. I'm a mod, yes. But I'm not doing mod right now. I'm just driving. If anyone's joined from the new videos as of late, hope you've enjoyed them. Can you slow down? Yes. Let me go to walking speed. You know what? Let me just leave the truck behind. Why not? 18 tons of nuts. New truck and map. Yes. There's a lot coming for both games, if you think about it. More so the maps for ATS, because they've got a lot of states lined up. But also in ETS, you've got a lot of region DLC is coming. Break it? No. Trailer license. What do you mean trailer license? What do you mean by that? Go and get a trailer license? Like to drive with them? What do you mean? The rework is going to be nice. I want early access to their rework. I know that's not a thing, they don't do that, but I want that. Let's have an early access convoy session with SES and a handful of UK content creators that play this game. I don't know how many there would be. And we play it early. That's actually an alright idea. Let's do that. And then all the time we're ranting about, oh yeah, I've been Parshish before, oh look at that. And then we get stuck on the M25 because, you know. Play what? The UK rework. We have to. We have to, right? M25, just crank up the traffic to 10 on that one section. Add a multiplier. Yeah, the beta 159, so the clock is ticking. Within the next maybe week or so, you'll get the full release of 159. That's usually how they do it. And then within a week or two after that, you'll get TMP updating. And then when TMP updates, that's truly it for those that go on the CD road. Because the CD road in single player is just a road. It's just a normal road. The tradition of it, it's on TMP specifically. So when TMP changes, that's it. 10 years. That's it. Gone. Not yet. Not yet. Hold on. Not yet. Not yet. A month. Probably less than a month, but yeah. At most a month. Could be days. Yeah. I mean, you know, they did the thing earlier, which was the World of Trucks maintenance, which would have been ATS. And if they did that, it would mean ETS would be on tomorrow. Thursday, sorry. And that's very close. So. Car with miles an hour. What is miles an hour? We are the hilarious people that use both systems. Depends on what we're doing. So. Kilometers is nice because it makes a lot of sense for driving in Europe. We personally use miles on our roads. I can convert between the two. But then for depending on what you're measuring, it depends on which system you're using. I don't know why. But I like to try and break out of that. Hello, Jim. How you doing? How often do you run ads? I think it's every 20 minutes. Maybe not even that. But they're not very long ads, though. The minimum? No, that would be a lot of ads. That kind of counts as a stall. I just wanted to get away from that little barrel there. Every 5th minute? Yeah. Well, I don't know where it's this ramp that's down here. Oh, that's close to that. Almost. Least amount. Actually, no. What 30 seconds? No. No, I don't have it set to 30. Actually, do I? I don't know what it's set to. 1 minute, I think it's set to. That is disgusting talking. Yeah, the cam moving around a lot is gonna dizzy you a bit. What the hell am I doing? I've truly fallen off in the parking. the parking business here. I do read TikTok chat if your message actually shows. Some messages don't show. And if it's a message that's not just a random silly message that's actually worth... That was me doing that. A message that's actually worth responding to. Did it again. Oh god, this is terrible. Come on. It's because in this view as well, I end up confusing myself because I don't know how many rotations I've done on my wheel. So, but this also is why I'm not doing it in first person right now. There we go. That was terrible. I'm so sorry. I should just end it there, shouldn't I? That was so bad. What have you done? You've paired the two together. That was disgusting. Can you play promos with cracked DLCs? No, you cannot. It requires you to have a valid DLC on Steam, not just a file version of the DLC on Steam. Yeah, game says yes. As long as the game says yes, we're fine. Hello, what was that? Where? There's not too many of us, so we can kind of park in this little line here, in a way. Right? Sort of where it opens up a bit more around here. Like that. A little line here. Possibly. I don't know how far back Falco can go because there's a mound right there. Wrong way. Oh no. How many hours do I have? Over 8,000 in this game. Chicago. The Illinois? I don't know. Have to see. If it's soon, you'll find out. If I do have it, then I'll do a stream. Absolutely. That'll be pretty cool. Imagine if they required an actual driving license. If they did, the majority of the player base won't be able to play. Let's put it that way. Because a lot of them are teens. You know. If there was somehow a version of ETS that is as serious as VATSIM is for Flight Sim, then you'd have quite a niche of people. Quite a niche group of people. Oh, you've hit the mound, you see. There's too many people in a line now. Yeah, Bob will have to go like that, and then... Help will also go there. Unless you can try and get... you can't get up the mound. You could stay there, and then we can look between you and Star, and it'll look kind of cinematic, won't it? What are you doing? Yeah, just stay there. How's that? That's a good view. Someone blocking? Paul, I'm not looking at that area, Paul. It's probably been reported, but I guess someone hasn't seen it yet. Look at that. Front and center in the middle. Well, not quite front and center, but you know. What's my chassis? A 4x2. The thing is, though, I can't go to any side angle now, because then he'll disappear. Right and not centered, yep. Could do that. This maybe just for the cinematic vibe. Ooh, a staff member? House vibes? Who's that? A player? Do they play on our servers? Welcome in. Why? What have they done? Are you ratting out a fellow player? Hello, Max, be good. I hope that doesn't get tiring, by the way. It's probably what celebrities feel. They're like, oh my god, so, you know, and every stream you go in, people are like that. Like, guys, relax, I'm just a person. It's okay. Driving Academy finished. All of it, yeah. No chat. There he is, bet him. Oh wait, the house vibes, that's you right there. Oh right. Hello. Why am I banning them though? What have they done? Did you just join or have you joined us for the drive and I haven't noticed? Nothing has gone wrong today though, apart from Caesar's trailer yeeting because of the zone. Nothing wrong with that. Take your photos. Thank you for the drive. That was fun. Save my game now. Lovely. Yeah, include a screenshot of Shulk's, if that is how you say that, chat log. Can't argue with that. Them's the facts, you know? What I will do now, though, someone, I don't know if they're still in the YouTube chat, someone wondered what the wheel looked like without the actual wheel on top of it, right? Didn't they? If I have that on, if I even, like, tab out the game and I go and look at something else. Ta-da, see? That's just what it is. A wheel without the wheel on it. Here's the top. See? You broke it, and then there you go. That's what the frame is. So the bit that sticks on it in the middle. So you can just clonk it on like that. The hub, the base. But now it means, of course, I can move closer to it. See? So. Yeah, the wheelbase. Press escape now. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. If I press escape now, while my engine is still on, this starts going because of the feedback. And it's loud, and it actually freaked me out the first time we did that. Because I was like, what have I done? What have I changed? So, yeah, it's quite scary. Neighbors love it when you do it. Don't do that. That's why I make sure I'm in the escape menu and I've tabbed out the game. It's like a two-step method of there's no possible way it will do anything. I could even just physically unplug it from the computer. But it's unplugged, unplugged. Thank you for joining, Texas. Big fan. Someone definitely wants me to raid this time, but who the hell do we raid, though? You can switch it off. Yeah, there is a button at the back, but I don't want to touch that button in case... I'll just leave it. So when it plugs in, it's just on. Like, that's it. Appreciate the follow or the sub. It'll show up in a moment. Chastity, no, Chastity's not on. If she's live at this time, it means she's doing a long stream that she shouldn't be. Her normal stream time is really early for me. So absolutely not. Dylan's on? Yeah, it's been a while since we've raided Dylan, hasn't it? Shirt is dirty. That's just the colour of it. ECS 3 years. Raid. When did we last... Has it been a while, or I am blind? End of March? Really? Really? End of March we last read it? Wow, what the hell? And it's actually daytime at the moment. He is currently not in his cab. That's fine. Oh no, he's walking back to it. Yeah, alright then. We'll go from the virtual world to the real world. Very good. This will only be a Twitch raid, so if anyone else is on another platform and you wish to join us for that, feel free. ETS 3, yeah. Whemst. Doesn't specify in his title. He's parked up in some nice area right now, but he has some tunes playing in his vehicle, I assume, so... If I do that... Copy either one of those. One of those is subs, one of them is not. All the socials are under the same name. If you've been sitting around in the stream and you haven't followed yet, please do. We're on the bad number right now. It's 179, that number. So 2 more would be nice, and then whatever the maths is to get that up to the next round number. Yes. YouTube-wise, we are so close as well. It's going to hit soon. We're in the final 100, so it'll be really cool. The Alps is full. Enjoy the Alps. Enjoy it. Just like CD. All of these people that are now enjoying the Alps for the first time as if it's their new place to go, that's what it must have felt like going from Europort to CD 10 years ago. So maybe in another 10 years, they'll move from the Alps to somewhere else. And the tradition continues. Who knows? Join the raid because you get some channel points. Go for it. And because there's a handful of people in the chat, might as well send them all over. I hope he's not ending anytime soon. Because I don't know how long his actual shift is. Because he just streams the entire thing. So, look in the camera. Why? You going to redeem the effect? He's going to say he's walking off. I don't know where he is. Screenshots. I did not give you permission to screenshot. What the hell are you doing? Oh, for reference in the game. I see. As long as you don't post anywhere. Right. Oh, hello, Curve. Big fan. Have a flower. Tomorrow is admin. Back to admin. So we will absolutely be probably going back between CD Road and the Alps. Hey, I had my first Alps report. Did I ban the person in the report? I don't think I did. So we need our first Alps ban. Unless I did and I don't know. Oh well. It's going to send soon. Big fan. Enjoy your time over there.